Dream's history of faked stunts.
There are 9 core manhunt moments that Dream has been accused of faking. Times when the script was accidentally
I've watched
leaked, and
all of his
today we're going
videos.
to break all of them down. Starting with the strength potion incident, which has a more controversial explanation. Minecraft speedrunner versus 3 hunters rematch.
Oh, he's going old for this.
34 minutes in, Dream
It's an
is
old
getting
video.
beat up by all of the hunters. He decides to run after getting smacked to 1 heart when George says out loud,
How is he alive? He's like a one shot. Come on, just click it one more time.
but look what happens next.
Oh my goodness.
He's drinking a potion.
He's drinking. He's drinking. What does he have?
If all of the hunters knew he was 1 hit away from death, why did the army of them run from just 1 green blob named Dream?
I mean, strength pots are really OP. I'm not gonna lie, strength pots are OP, and if they thought that was a strength pot, they're all to like 2-shot. And maybe they weren't 100% sure that he was 1-shot, you know.
Staged thing I've ever seen. The explanation has 3 surprising points. First,
George is colorblind.
George has trouble seeing the difference between orange and red. His eyes deceive him, therefore he had to guess the potion's color, but because of point number 3, which we'll touch on in just a second, he guessed red. As he was in the lead, the others trusted what he said and backed out. But George should think about borrowing Logan Paul's colorblind glasses for future manhunts. Point number 2,
I don't think it's because it's not because he's colorblind, bro. He didn't. All
Dream
right.
says,
Strength is the most dumb, overpowered thing in Minecraft history. If you get a strength potion, a strength 2 potion, you can like 2-shot full.
Yeah,
iron
that's
armor.
what I said.
So it's
Hey,
insanely overpowered.
We said the
they
same
would
thing.
obviously want to run.
lastly, point number 3 is they were already on edge from the past trauma Dream has induced with strength potions. He used them to commit unspeakable acts in old manhunts. Just look at the previous one, Minecraft speedrunner versus 3 hunters. About 21 minutes in, he turned into a greener and blockier Ted Bundy, abusing strength to murder everyone.
He does so much damage! What? Oh my god, he does so much damage. He does so much damage. Yes!
Took me like
so
2 shots and I was full iron.
yeah, bro.
Yeah!
Yeah, they all thought strength was so OP, and they weren't 100% sure that he's 1-shot. That's not a history of a faked stunt. All right.
Minecraft speedrunner versus 3 hunters. Finale rematch. 40 minutes in, there's a
This one,
random
though.
minecart with chests next to the end portal
How would this have gotten here? Yeah, this is scripted, bro.
that contains a golden apple and diamond. Now, if
Yeah, scripted. Yep.
this actually was
Got him.
staged, it would be some like Yum level scripted content.
No way, guys! We found God! The newest feature!
No, what's crazy is this actually wasn't scripted. He actually did find God in his video. I mean, in his speedrun 2 minutes in. Y'all are gonna think that was scripted. It wasn't.
In the game!
I have no idea. Like, what is that? Why would we stage that? Like, yes, I have a great idea. Let's put a minecart with a chest in the end portal room. That's the best idea I've ever had to stage things. Why would I stage that? It doesn't make any sense.
So-
I don't know how the hell that happened. I'm assuming like the mine carts, like the mine shaft spawned first or something. The stronghold spawns next, and so it glitched, and like so when it deleted the mine shaft, the chest fell down. I think that's what happened. I'm sure it can happen. I'm sure somebody can prove that can happen. I don't think I have the seed for this world anymore, but it did happen. It happened.
Minecraft speedrunner versus 5
Oh no, this one. Oh no, this one. There's no way.
hunters. 7 minutes in, he performed an iconic clutch, but it left skeptical viewers with a list of things that were potentially faked.
My dream!
You're telling me he already gets his wood instantly. Nah, let's go back. Let's check how many frames. 1, 2, 3 frames. He's instantly like 5 frames he's on the planks. Okay, that's not 5 frames, but you know what I'm saying. Like that was instant, bro.
It left skeptical viewers
Nah.
with a list of things that were potentially faked.
My dream!
Wait, what?
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think the clutch was fake per se, but it's kind of obvious it was scripted to happen. Like, Dream definitely scripts those kinds of videos. I'm just confused how that crafting table got there. According to Dream, the crafting table wasn't random. He's not playing on the rarest Minecraft seed that would be featured in a sip over video where a workbench spawns in the air. Instead, the hunter Antfrost was placing every block he had, trying to chase after Dream. When he had no blocks left, he placed a workbench to see if there was anything he could craft to make it down safely. After realizing his inventory was empty emptier than YouTuber Souls, he jumped off to reset. That explains the weird workbench placement. Next, people were curious how Dream had some special superpower that gives him more crafting time than others. See, there's a maximum crafting distance, meaning Minecraft kicks you out of the crafting
Wait a second, I didn't hear about this proof. Wait, so this is what he's about to talk about actually proof that he faked it?
crafting time than others. See, there's a maximum crafting distance, meaning Minecraft kicks you out of the crafting menu if you're pushed far enough away from either falling or water. Somehow, Dream has around 3 times the regular maximum crafting distance, but
That's weird.
there's a good reason for this. On servers, something causes the crafting window to be open longer than in a single player world. This explanation also debunks the controversial "is Dream Australian" theory that a user suggested. Finally, how did Dream even
Server lag, okay.
gain the skill of crafting a boat in what felt like milliseconds? He's not God reincarnated as a Minecraft player. Instead, his history explains everything. In the past, around 2011 to 2015, he played on MC PvP, a mushroom soup server. During PvP, you would have to craft mushroom soup insanely quickly as it regens your health. He said he would always have the soup bowls in the same place his wood was. Therefore, it was simple muscle memory for him to craft the items from that slot in.
Okay, wait, maybe I actually believe it. Wait a second. This whole time, I never believed that he actually did this boat clutch legit, but maybe I did.
Light speed. Minecraft speedrunner versus 3 hunters. Finale.
Chad, what do you guys think? Do you guys believe that he did it legit?
He's dead. He's dead.
Careful.
He's dead. He's dead. Wait, what?
Wait.
Which one? We're invisible. Which one is he?
Freeze.
Wait, no.
Oh wait, this is the next one.
This one's stream. This one's stream.
Okay, yeah, like the whole chat. Okay, it's like, I'd say 75% of the chat saying they believe it.
No.
This is me.
I'm dying.
Who is this? Stop! Everybody stop! No! Kill the one!
Oh my god.
First, Dream used a subtle trick you may have missed. When George smacks Dream, he runs in and out of Bad Boy Halo on purpose. This works well enough for George and Sap to not know who is who. Just look shortly after when George starts killing Bad, thinking it's Dream. It wasn't until a little later George figured out which one was Dream when he took a second to read chat after Bad's murder, meaning this subtle trick worked pretty damn well. Second,
The reason I had
Do you listen to Playboy Cardi?
Nah.
the idea to do it in the first place
Actually, yeah, some songs, yeah.
is because we almost always just have full iron and a shield. We almost never have diamond swords, or if we do, we just have diamond swords.
Minecraft speedrunner versus 3
That wasn't even anything. How was that a fake stunt at all? Everyone believed that. What?
hunters grand finale. 40 minutes in, Dream performed
Some guy
his
said, "Yeah,
iconic
fake."
end portal TNT stunt.
What? Run! George! No!
But when responding
This
to
was epic. I remember I saw this years ago when I was like, what, 15 when this video came out? Dude, I was so, this was crazy.
the accusations of this being staged, he said something pretty shocking. People were curious, how did Dream have this planned and know it would work? Why were all of the hunters on the void side, making it easy for them to be blown off the end? And why was the hunters trap so lackluster? Why didn't they put down slabs or lava or anything to make it harder for when Dream goes through? Why did all of this look so damn fake?
I came up with this 3 weeks before the manhunt. I actually came up with this before the last manhunt we did before this one, the TNT bit. They had been talking about for so long they might go to the end before me. I didn't want to get end trapped again. The one time I had died before the manhunt was an end trap.
At the end of Minecraft speedrunner versus
that's
3
it?
hunters,
Oh my
Dream
gosh, yo, SHHHH with the 5 gifted. Yeah, W's in chat for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much.
filled in the end
W,
portal
bro.
under pressure, teleporting Bad Boy Halo.
Oh my goodness!
While Dream is fighting Sap and George, Bad accidentally dies to the end dragon.
No, bad!
Except Bad deserves an award for his performance in this manhunt because it was no accident. After Dream kills Sap and
Thank you for the
George, he
gifted.
didn't suspect a thing before going through the end portal.
I won again! 3 people!
What are we supposed to say?
That's why the awaiting lava trap worked so well.
Pay Yanal 120 PLSSI need it.
Oh, nah. Yo, Janel, thank you for the 10 euros. Holy cow. Please pay Janel in Donut SMP. Sorry, bro. I'm not on Donut SMP right now.
That's why the awaiting
Wait,
lava
so he
trap
went
worked
through-
so well.
Thinking that Bad Boy Halo had died, but there was lava on the top.
What?
Okay, I think the fact that he went into third person to like look up at the lava. I do the same stuff sometimes just to like make it more obvious for the video what I'm looking at. Because if like, you know, let's say Dream were to just instantly run away, maybe some people would be confused. So I think he like purposely looked up at the lava for like half a second just to make the video more obvious. So I don't want to say it's like scripted or a fake stunt, but I mean, seems pretty normal to me. If he was actually trying his absolute hardest, he'd probably just run away instantly.
What? No!
Wait, that Loki took him a long time. That took him so long to escape. Nah.
No!
Inducing Dream's end portal.
Wait, maybe it was fake, because... Actually, I don't know. Who knows, bro? Maybe it wasn't faked, but he was like... Maybe he just accepted his death, so he wanted to make it more obvious to look at the lava for the video. Or maybe none of this is even true and he just happened to have such slow reaction time.
Trauma. This moment is the
I don't
reason
know.
behind Dream brainstorming what to do if the hunters reach the end first.
I had talked with my brother about that, like a long time ago.
See, Dream, after gathering some
Dream has a
ideas,
brother?
asked his brother to test out some stuff on the end portal, like lighting TNT into it or if invisibility gets exposed after you go through it. FYI, it doesn't, and so Dream was planning that trick or this one knowing both worked. But if the awaiting lava trap worked so well the first time, why didn't they do it again?
These are in 2 different versions. This is in 1.15 and the other one's in 1.16. So the difference between the 2 versions is that I can get a fire resistance potion without actually making one. In this version, I couldn't because I had to actually brew a fire res. In 1.16, you can trade for a fire res. They didn't.
I don't understand what he's talking
How
about.
They
old
didn't
are
trap it
you?
with lava
20.
because they thought that they could put me on lava and I wouldn't have time to react right away and I could have had a fire rest. They wouldn't even be able to see me. I'd be in the middle of the lava. Like, how are they going to hit me? How are they going to kill me? They'd have no way to kill me. Like, I would just
Oh, so the TNT thing, the reason they didn't put lava during the time when there was TNT is because he could have had fire res. Okay.
swim in the lava until I got out.
So this video is not even about his slow reaction time at all. That was just, I just made that up. All right.
And then I'd be free, and I wouldn't take any damage because of the fire res. It didn't make any sense.
And why didn't they slab the spawn so Dream couldn't build?
If you put slabs on top of the obsidian, it
Yeah, they're all just going to be deleted.
deletes them. I'll show you. All right, look, I slabbed it up. There's slabs on top of it, and he
Okay.
said that way I can't build up, right? So I can't be like, because I can't actually tower because there's slabs.
And the slabs are
Where'd
deleted.
The slabs go. I thought that there was slabs.
Minecraft speedrunner versus 3 hunters. Finale. 37 minutes in, Dream lures the hunters
Oh,
down
I remember. This is the crystal one, right? Oh, this is the start of crystal PvP. No, it wasn't, but come on.
a tunnel with obvious red flags, like some super suspicious dirt, forcing them down one path to follow.
This was a really early manhunt. They probably weren't expecting anything crazy like this during this time. Oh! That was fire.
This is Dream's
Aura.
last chance at winning the manhunt, and all of a sudden, the hunters look
Why are you guys not freaking out? Type W's in chat. Dream just did crystals, guys.
0 IQ,
Hey, the first
following him
time
as
in
if
your
their
stream,
page
my
with a
inch,
carrot
I
dangling
got.
down in front
What's
of
good, Leo? Thank you for the donation, bro. Welcome, and it's okay that your English isn't so good.
They all bunch up
D-tap? No, it was just one crystal. What do you mean L? Guys, this is crystal PvP, guys. Come
exactly
on.
where Dream needs them to, and
All
die.
right.
Dream's response?
They didn't even know that you could even make an end crystal. Other than the end crystal, what trap could I have done where I lead them down a narrow hallway and like somehow instantly kill them? Like, I don't think there is another trap I could have done where
Why is bro copying me so much? Facts. Yeah. Dream put a crystal in his video in 2019. Yeah, bro. That's copying me. Even though I started crystal in like 2021.
I just instantly kill them in that way. And I purposely walked all the way out so that when they would jump me, I'd be like way out here and they'd be like, oh, there he is. I'm just in some random hallway. Like, they're just thinking, oh, he's in the end fortress. I run. They may
Yeah,
not
this
even
is no
notice
way
the
this is
dirt
faked.
here. Maybe they thought it was natural.
Wait,
I doubt
actually,
it,
maybe, but
I built it in a
come
way
on.
where it
There's no proof
potentially
at all.
could be better. I didn't even know I could make an end crystal until I looked into it for this trap.
Skeptical people like the Mr. Epic were asking why the hunters looked like they fell into Dream's traps so easily after all of these hunts. Why weren't they starting to expect the traps? We will talk about Dream's genius response in just a second, but first let's touch on the next suspicious moment.
You guys are telling me to copyright strike this video because there's a crystal.
was
Nah,
accused
good
of
idea,
faking
guys.
Minecraft
That's a
speedrunner
great
versus
idea.
2 hunters. 30 minutes in, at the end, Dream is floating to his death when something pretty stupid happens.
Oh, this one's crazy. Nah. So Sapnap dies, and then Dream picks up his ender pearls.
Yes, my dream was so bad. Yes.
No. They had to have done so many takes of manhunts for crazy stuff like this to happen.
Wait, what?
Like, bro.
He survived.
Oh my gosh, he almost died right there. Look at that. Ready?
Wait,
Right here. He almost died right there, bro.
He survived. Don't you
This
idiot.
one's crazy.
Where did he go?
Call again.
You guys think this is fake? Fake? I don't care. I mean, there's no proof that it's fake.
I gotta hit him.
Yeah, Sapnap kills George, who happens
And then, like, how could somebody even think about, like, oh, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna kill Sapnap, and then Sapnap's gonna have pearls in his inventory, and they're gonna drop down the dream. That's no one's. I feel like that's so crazy to think to do that. I feel like that can only happen with luck. You know? What do you guys think?
to perfectly drop ender pearls
Fake
for Dream
staged.
like a Minecraft Jesus, blessing him
Fake,
with
fake,
water
fake.
and wine. Obviously,
Dream stand. Okay, all right, guys.
Dream escapes this otherwise impossible situation and wins. Yeah, nothing suspicious here. Dream is the kind of guy who could slip on a banana peel, and I'd half expect the banana to turn into an elytra so he can just glide to victory. Sorry for exposing Manhunt
Only stupid kids believe that.
Dream's next stunt. When Dream uploaded this video, I know his scriptwriter was sweating.
So
His scriptwriter
this
was
one, I think,
sweating.
is pretty funny. George and Sapnap, they go at each other. So you can find so many streams online of George being like, "Dream, help me," and because Sapnap's just killing him everywhere. They literally just kill each other. That is
Facts. It's so believable that it's like, okay, GG's, the manhunt's over. We just kill each other now. That's completely
literally
normal.
like their thing that they do. After this, I will say they probably learned a little bit and realized, hey, in the manhunts we shouldn't do that. But I will say they have actually done it in future manhunts after this. I just cut it out.
Minecraft speedrunner versus 4 hunters rematch. I'll play
Minecraft speedrunner
You
versus
clip
4
that at
hunters.
first.
Oh, I remember this one. This one. Wait. This is the one where he puts on someone else's skin and then with the TNT trap.
First has no reason to look staged, but when you dig deeper, it's one of Dream's most suspicious moments.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight anymore.
Oh no, this is where he lured them all into the nether roof.
Oh, you're gonna.
Oh, this one. I remember watching this. I was like, oh, Aura.
What the heck? Where are we? What? Get him! Get him!
We're like getting out of.
Wait! It's going back
He's
to the
in.
portal!
Oh,
No! Stop him! Stop him!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
This way?
Oh my god! He's TNT in the cat!
Aura.
Wait! What?
Wait, but what about the other portal? Oh wait, no, this is the original portal.
No!
Oh. Wait, no, that's kind of Aura. This is, how can that, I mean, scripted. I mean, what are you gonna say? Like, the script was for them all to go into the nether portal instead of just one of them staying back? Like,
Are you
what are you gonna say?
I don't have one. I don't have it.
So Dream lured them into a portal on the nether roof and blew it up, leaving them stranded. So what? It's simply
You guys are saying
genius
this
and
one's
let's
not
leave it at
scripted?
that. Except we should rewind the clock a little. Literally minutes earlier in the hunt, Bad was incredibly cautious to go through Dream's other portal, thinking it must be trapped.
Hold on, wait. Don't go in, don't go in. Why would he go back into the nether? That doesn't make any sense.
Because he had nowhere to run?
No.
I say we just go in there.
Maybe he
No,
needs
that's not start. That's
no, but then like this is the same. You know, okay. Here's
Can you a
the
little
thing.
speak German?
No, I can't speak any German. I wish I could. Here's the thing. Here is where they put in the thought of should we go through the portal or not. In the other, but then when
Guys,
this,
brown stained glass for only 70k in auction.
yo, we don't care, bro. But in the other, when the same situation came up again, they had already put in the thought process to what they should do in this moment, and their thought is that they should just go through the nether, right?
literally what he wants us to do. He probably set a trap. It doesn't make sense.
They then spend the next 5 minutes debating whether or not to go in the portal when there's no trap set for them. Not only is there no trap, but Dream really,
Bro,
needed
really
this
needs the
extra
glass
time.
sold.
Extra
I
time
know.
to mine the portal's obsidian, trade with piglins, glitch onto the nether roof, and set up his next trap, all whilst the hunters are right outside and could go in at any moment. It almost feels like a half time. Just 10 minutes later, when Dream is more obviously baiting them into a portal, they all immediately go through it. So why'd they go through it
Because they
instantly
already
when it
had
was trapped?
they already decided like that next time that happens, they just
and
go right
be
through,
incredibly
right?
cautious when it was safe,
That makes sense
and
to me.
Dream needed the extra time, letting him have a snack and water break. They're
That can be an explanation.
almost like puppets, where Dream is the master, pulling their strings, making them do exactly as he wants.
The thing is,
Oh
in
my
this part,
gosh,
just
they're
people
puppets.
say point this out all the time and say, well, the first time when he needed time, they didn't go through, but the second time they went through right away. So the first time, it was the first time they were entering another portal after me, and they had a discussion. They had
This is what I said!
like a 5-minute discussion.
Dude,
about
me
whether or
and
not they should
Dream,
go through. They talked
we're
about the
alike.
armor, they
Am
talked
I
about
right,
everything
y'all?
I could possibly have on the other side. They talked about all the different
Guys?
traps, everything, and they decided, okay, we'll go through. And they went through, and then nothing happened.
Guys?
And then later on, now again, they got to the same part where I'm
Nah.
by a portal, and I
Alright.
end up going through it, and I'm trying to bait them to follow me, and they followed me right away. And the reason they followed me right away is because of the fact that they had already discussed it. Like they
Facts, bro. No, we're so similar.
Already had the discussion.
Me and
it
Dream are
makes
so
sense.
similar.
First time they had to have the discussion, and then once they had the discussion, the second time they just
How much is he paying you guys? Nothing.
went through.
Minecraft speedrunner versus 500.
Bro's not collaborating with you after you called him a scripted. That message didn't even make any sense.
Grand finale. 6 minutes in, Dream waterbends his way
Oh, is this the one where he catches a water bucket midair? This one!
Get out.
out of a sticky
Get out!
situation.
Wait, Sam, just take my bucket.
Oh,
just
I
take my
just fell
bucket.
into a hole.
He jumped.
Dude, this one can't be real. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Wait, Sam, just take my bucket. Just
You know what I think happened here?
In Dream waterbends his way out of a
So you're telling me this is legit? Look, this is what happens.
sticky situation.
wait, Sam,
He's like, oh wait, take my bucket.
just take my bucket.
Oh,
Just
I
take my
just-
bucket.
And then he jumps off fast enough to get it. That's kind of crazy. But
Are you doing base rating?
not right now. I'm watching a Dream video. But what I think could have happened as an explanation is that maybe like they were like, this is like take 100 or take 10 of Manhunt, and they're over it at this point. Dream is obviously, or not obviously, but Dream is dead here basically. Sapnap is just giving Dream chances to survive. That's what I'm thinking. Like if they were forced to put in as much effort as possible, maybe Sapnap wouldn't have dropped the bucket. But that's my explanation for it. But Dream did jump off and reacted insanely quickly. I guess maybe because he noticed that he was gonna drop the water anyways. Like he noticed it really early. So I mean, it's possible that it's not fake. And I think if it's not fake, I think what they do is they probably just do so many takes until it works. That's my guess. But what do y'all think?
When are you doing base rating?
When am I doing base rating? Later.
I know Dream was DMing
And he
Sap
took
on
the food on the bottom too. Wait, that's crazy. Hold on, he took the food at the
Discord
bottom too.
saying, yo, drop the water bucket soon. I'm ready. Let's break down this clip to see what makes it a 1 in 1,000.
Thank you,
moment if
Marty,
it's
for the
truly
sub on
not
Twitch.
staged.
Thank you so much,
See,
bro.
The hunters knew Dream had no sprint, but Sap didn't want to risk jumping and dying to Dream.
Yo,
somehow.
Kai
He told
with
him
the
he would do it
$2,
if they
thank
flooded
you.
The bottom, making it super
Wanna
safe.
1v
Seems like kind of
$1 or gear
ridiculous,
when
but
you get
that-
on?
I mean, when
Cute
you actually break
kitty
it down,
cat
Not
game.
really.
it makes sense.
Then he realized he had a bucket.
what did
that
Dream
remembered
say?
Yes, but that, I mean, when you
Wait,
flooded
what did Dream say?
the bottom, making it super safe.
seems like kind of ridiculous, but that, I mean, when you actually break it down, it makes sense.
Then he realized he had a bucket for them to use as an infinite water source.
Wait, Sam, just take my bucket.
Oh,
Just
I
take my
just
bucket.
But at the exact same time, the nearest hunter fell into a
Dream reacted so
sand
fast.
trap.
You see this entire, like cave ravine that wasn't here before? Now it's all there. Sam fell into it. Look, it's not there. And this is sometimes the luck you need in a manhunt in order to survive. Sometimes you need a cave that's hidden below that when you break sand makes the hunters fall into it to give you time to eat some fish. Now, I cut out the audio from the next part. Well, I didn't cut it out. Like I cut out the clip, but like in between here and here, in between this cut and this cut, so someone goes, I threw my bucket, and Sam is just like digging into him, and I cut it out. I was like, oh, I don't know if Sam would want me to leave this in, because Sam was like, you idiot! Why would you drop your bucket? Blah, 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 blah. And I cut that part out, and it just cuts to me going, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. And I say just like old times because Sam and I, there's a server called MCPVP, and me and George too, but that was like a common like MLG Pro trick back in the day. It was like you would drop it to yourself, but sometimes you would drop it to each other. And there's a clip out there from like 3 years ago of me and Sapnap doing that on a stream.
The breakdown of this
Do y'all think that one was scripted or not? I think the number one most scripted one. Well, actually, if there is one that's scripted, I feel like it's got to be the boat clutch. That crafting is just insane, bro. Scripted one. Well, actually, if there is one that's scripted, I feel like it's got to be the boat clutch. That crafting is just insane, bro. But I mean, maybe not, because he's a speedrun crafter and he's a mushroom bowl crafter, you know? And then this one, I think the explanation for the Sapnap one of him dropping the water is that he just was giving Dream a chance. Like I think that's what it was. And he was like, knew that would be entertaining for the video if he were to clutch with the water bucket. That's what I'm thinking it was. I don't think that they're writing scripts before they start it. I don't know.
This clip is what makes it a 1 in 1,000 moment. You can tell how many manhunts Dream doesn't show so that the ones he does upload are really good. Or really staged. I don't know, it's up to you guys. Now, before you make your final conclusion on whether or not his hunts are faked or staged, I figured it would be important to leave on this final note.
I can't just kill them normally. That's kind of the cool thing about Manhunt, is I either find a new creative way to kill them or I lose. If I don't find a new creative way to kill them, I lose. So obviously the video's gonna be entertaining or I lose. So it's like, I either have to find something new and entertaining in order to actually win, or I lose. So it's gonna be entertaining, because if I do a trap I've already done, they just don't fall for it. If I do a new trap, they fall for it. And there's the only way I can kill them is with traps. So I'm not just gonna fight them. So I have to come up with a new, never done before trap. Otherwise they just...
No, nice video. Yo guys, this guy, this might go on the second channel, so subscribe to him.